Hey everyone, I thought I would do a little behind the scenes of how I write songs. As you saw in my post earlier, I was awake about 5:30 a.m. this morning with a melody going over in my head, and that's how it comes to me sometimes. Just usually when you're in either a deep relaxed state or a deep state of sleep, that's when like a full song idea will come to you, or it kind of plays on loop. No idea where it comes from, but it kind of feels like it's some sort of divine inspiration from heaven or something, because it's not something that you're actually sat trying to do. There's also been other times where I've heard melody in water running, and or just when I'm walking the dogs and really, really relaxed. And then what I find is I just can't get this melody out of my head. Full production and everything down to the bass line and the guitars, and which is great for me because when I go in the studio I really have a hands-on approach to the production and what kind of production I'm looking for, what kind of sounds I'm looking for, and it all sort of goes back to that initial idea that I heard over and over. So my next stage is to record it into my voice notes, just sort of sing the melody. And at 5:30 this morning my voice was really husky, so it sounds terrible. So you kind of hope that when you do come to record it you remember the production values as well, because and what artist you can imagine singing it, that whole sort of thing helps you produce it, and create like a vibe for it, and a sound. But yeah, so my next steps is to record the melody idea, just singing it a cappella, no accompaniment, and then I'll pick up the guitar or play along on the piano, try and figure out what key it's in and find a nice chord progression with it. And then usually I'll hear in my head the next sort of phase, like the mid-eighth, because for me that melody that came to me this morning was just a bit of a verse and a bit of a chorus, and then you sort of patch the lyrics around that. You kind of go verse, chorus, mid-eighth, and build it all from there. But anyway, hope that was interesting. You may just not be interested in how a song is made, but I always think it's really good to sort of know how a song comes about. Anyway, hope you found that interesting. I've just realised how red my ear is. Someone must be talking about me. Hope you found it interesting. Let me know if you've got any questions about songwriting or the songwriting process. It's really weird, and you just have to be, I think, a really open person, both emotionally and open to sort of the way that you receive melodies, because it's not like a normal thing. It's not like a normal job, and it's, you can never really switch it off. It's just when you're relaxed, it just comes to you like intuition, all that sort of stuff. It's magic and I love it. When it comes to the subjects that you're talking about, quite often I'm always trying to analyse the human journey and human evolvement, spiritual evolvement, that sort of thing, and lessons, like falling, getting back up again, emotional lessons, not physically falling. So, I'll be chatting with friends who are going through a tough time or a good time. I'm very analytical about every single emotion, and I love a good story as well. And if it's somebody else's story that I'm writing, I always try and tap into, and it's about pain or it's about love, I always try and tap into my own real experiences, because I want to be able to feel it when I sing it and when I write about it, and I want that to come across so that the listener can feel that. Because for me, songwriting is all about writing down somebody's love, pain, fear, journey.